Welcome back to the DIYnanny channel. Today I am creating an outdoor art space for the kids. But before we get into that, if you're new here, welcome! I'm the DIYnanny. I share DIYs, craft, and little hacks that I create in the playroom for the kids. You can check out the rest of my videos, and if you like it, you can press the subscribe button. As you can see, I'm sitting on a table or desk. It's a kiddie table, and if you watched my previous video of me making a large homework desk for all the kids to sit together, you probably seen this. This was what we used before for the little kids, and we kind of tried to figure out what to do with that. Our first option was to use it in the room, kind of in front of the sofa, as like a coffee table. Not that the kids drink coffee, but they do have this Mario Karts wheels that we thought it will be good that will sit on the table when they play with it. But it turns out to be a bit high and frankly just too big for the space. It just takes a lot of space in there. And right before we thought maybe we should just give it away, I was thinking the weather is getting so nice. It's sunny outside. The kids want to get out and they're really into art lately. So why not make a space for all the messy arts that you don't really want to do inside, because there's going to be a lot of cleanup. Things like paint and Play-Doh and sand, like this colorful sand. So I thought, yeah, let's just bring it out and figure out how to make it a nice and inviting art space. When it was intended for inside, I was thinking of sanding it and restaining it, because it is messy up here. There's a lot of paint and stickers and scratches. Now that the plan is to leave it out and anyway paint on it and be messy on it, at first I was thinking, why bother? I mean, there's gonna be paint stain in like a minute. But then I was thinking how cool it would be if I can make this surface a chalkboard for them to use chalk on, and it will have probably paint on it eventually as well, but I thought it's a cool thing for them. And I got this chalkboard paint. I got a primer for this, and we'll start with this. I'm gonna sand it anyway for the primer because I can feel like the stickers. So I'm gonna start with sanding, priming, and then using this cool chalkboard paint, and we'll take it from there. So first coat is on. I'll need another one or two, and the dry time is pretty long. So I'm gonna work on some organization and storage. First of all, I have this compartment that goes on top of this grid of the table. I'm gonna paint these black. I have another two like this that are white, and since I'm doing the top with this obviously black chalk board paint and the legs are white, I'm gonna play on this black and white theme. I already have a spray paint. I actually purchased this for our old play kitchen when I thought I'm gonna hack it before I got the IKEA one and kind of transformed that one. So this is the first thing I'm gonna do. Then I was thinking on the other side, there's another grid, to hang this paper roll somehow. Now I'm not pretty sure if my plan is solid, but what I got like a dowel that will go inside the paper roll, obviously, and to kind of hang it here, I got four, sorry, and I was thinking I'm just gonna glue them to each other, but like backwards, like upside down. So one side will hang on this and the other side would hold the dowel. I think it's too small because the paper have its own width, right? So I might have to get like a piece of wood in between, and I hope it's gonna hold with like construction adhesive or something like that. So that's another thing I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna add this molding that I got on top of here, just from the two corners, so the paper can run through it, and it will hold the paper, and also we can cut it with this. And the rest of the things actually gonna go, this is my mess of creation, here in this cart. This is the cart we had next to the desk. It had like books and paper and stuff that are all tucked in our beautiful desk storage. So yeah, let's do that. I just finished the third coat. It's supposed to dry for 3 days, and then you have to treat it with chalk all over it for that to work. So I'm gonna wait on that and move on to my paper roll. I cut the dowel to size, and like I explained before, I planned to use these two hooks, put them together upside down, and then one side will hang and the other side here will have the dowel. But as I said when I was recording, I actually realized when I recorded that it's going to be too close to the grid, and the thickness of the roll, which now it's like even halfway, we usually buy it, it's even bigger, it's not going to let the dowel sit on the hooks. And I said when I recorded that maybe I'll put a piece of wood to make it just like bigger and further away from the grid. But then I was thinking, why am I making my life so difficult? I mean, this is gonna take a lot of planning and cutting and gluing, and I can basically just tie it with like a rope or something. And then I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take the handles of this bag, just one of the bags we have, and I'm gonna make a loop, glue the loop on one side to the top of the grid with some hot glue, and then the dowel can rest on the loop and it could be as far away as it needs to be from the grid. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna glue this molding here on the two corners. I think I'm gonna use screws as well to just put it inside, and then I'm gonna run the paper through it. So yeah, let's do that. And I already started organizing the cart, so we're almost done.